Yo, what is up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about master sets with the new set coming out on Friday, Prismatic Evolutions. I hope that you guys can get some yourself. I ordered a very few packs, but I'll be something to crack to get my master set going for that. But with that being said, I got a few different things to show you guys on how I master set and how we can get started with that, and how you guys can get started with your own master set and organization of your own cards. So there's a lot of different things that go into this. It depends on what kind of master set you want to do. If you want to do every single card, if you just want to do the base set, being when the numbers end. And I can show you an example here. So I started my Shrouded Fable master set and still have to sleeve everything up. But if you see here, this is the last card of the base set. I don't know if I can get it to focus, but in the bottom corner of your card, you'll see the number of the set. And you couldn't see it there. I couldn't get it to focus, but it's 064. Out of 064, so that's the last card of the set. And so what I've been doing is I've been using the cards after that, because typically those are the full art cards. So the numbers posted after that are the secret rares, or the cards after the main set, are typically the illustration rares, the cards that people want, the cards that people trade. And so all of those cards I usually keep for display, and I sell, and I trade and do all that stuff with. Whereas the base set cards I keep. And you know, once I get all the cards from that set, I bundle them all up, put them in a binder, and then can kind of sell off all the other excess cards. But I wanted to show you guys what I do and how I organize it with my 151 master set. Again, it's kind of like I call it like the base master set, because I don't use any of the big pricey cards. I have a good chunk of them for each set. It's just I'd rather kind of trade those and use them as trade materials. Especially when I get duplicates, it's really nice, because then I can really keep those extra cards and feel okay with it. But when I have a $200 card just sitting in my collection, unless I really want it and know it's probably going to go up and appreciate just like every other card, all the cards that are in that kind of category, I like to again kind of show off in like a trade binder and see if I can get some cards I actually want for my real collection. So something that they've been doing recently is releasing the actual binders with the binder collection. So I purchased the 151 binder collection here, and am using the actual binder for my master set because it's actually a really sturdy binder, and I really like it. It's got this nice glossy kind of matte finish. And then for all my other sets, I've been using the Voltex binders. You can kind of see back here, I only have the first 4 of the Pokemon series, but I heard in March they're going to be restocking all the Pokemon style binders. I'm assuming because of the new release of the new set, so they'll have all the other ones too. And they don't, from my last knowledge, I mean, I was able to get a lot of them, and I think they restocked 4 Surging Sparks. So you should be able to get a bunch of them from that, or you could just use all of them. They're really nice binders from Voltex, so highly recommend those binders. And the nice tight fit sleeves are really good too. I use a lot of those, and that's what I used for my 151 master set. And again, it's the base set, so nothing too crazy in the back. Excuse me. But what I've done, and I'm still missing a couple different cards, so like in the front, I'm still missing Charmeleon here. But what I've done is I have, you know, starting at the top, starting numbered. I have every single card. The regular common and the reverse holo, and then I think I have some of the promos. I don't think I stuck them in this binder because I just wanted the main set. But as you can see, I'm still missing a couple different slots here, and I did mess up pretty early on into the set, and didn't think of Arbok EX. I thought it was just a regular uncommon or common. So I gave him 2 slots because I didn't have the card at the time. So I put one of my little business cards in here to fill in the slot. I might put a sleeve in there too. But again, you know, just master setting this, again, a couple of different cards that I missed. Really, the reverse holos, I have all the cards. But it was a really fun project and a really fun thing to do, because now I have something to keep. Because you know, starting back in my collection back last year is all the energies too with their respective holos. And then I just filled the end with these are all cards from 151, I believe. They're just duplicates, and then just the backs of them. Expensive. Just to fill up the binder. When I started my collection, I didn't collect really anything. I kind of just bought all packs, everything that I could when I found packs, when I found 151 packs, when I found you know, stuff on sale. I just bought, and chased the really expensive cards. Got a lot of the really expensive cards, but I got a lot of the bulk as well. I have a box right here, and I have all these stacked boxes. You can see down here of a bunch of different bulk cards. And so going through all these and just seeing, okay, how can I start my collection? I said, okay, let's start master setting. And we're going to start with all the Scarlet and Violet era stuff, because that's what I have the most of as of right now. I got a couple old I have like a stack of like 2000. It's like 2009, like Diamond and Pearl era, because that's when I actually started collecting. Started then, sold off a bunch of my cards, and then took a big break when school started, or when school kind of kicked up, and then video games started happening in my life, and I took that route more than the collecting card route. Then I started back up in 2016 when Evolutions came out, and then took another break. Kind of sold everything off then too. I actually have a couple different kind of common cards here and there. I saw Ponyta from Evolution, a couple different cards from base set that my brother had. But I said okay, let's start collecting something. So I started with this binder collection, and I as a collector and as kind of a completionist, especially when you play Pokemon yourself, you got to catch them all. I wanted to make sure that everything out of the 151 era, especially collecting this specific set, was 151 related. So the binder itself, all the Voltex binders have a set number. The Pokemon specific have set numbers on the back of them, or on like the back of them. Fine, sorry, this part of the the binder. So it's really easy organization wise. And then for 151, they didn't have one released. I could have got I have a full white one. I could maybe try it on or have it ordered or something. But this was a Pokemon product. Like they released this. So I had to buy it, third party. Spent about $60 on the collection box. So I got some packs too, which was nice, and actually pulled full art Charizard, not the secret rare, but the full art one, and a couple other full art. Ended up paying for it, so whatever. But those are again cards I trade, so I don't. But a big thing in organization and in my process was, okay, well, you got to sleeve up the card. So how am I going to sleeve the card? So once I get this open here, I can show you guys. Take out this. So what I started doing is here's a Charmander here, just a regular Charmander from 151. And what I started doing is I bought a bunch of the Voltex and any tight sleeve cards or tight sleeves you can buy, exact fit, perfect fit, whatever. I started sleeving them just naturally, and then I ordered a pack of those ETB sleeves. I don't have any of the ETB sleeves, but that's my second addition into this comment I'm about to make, is that I think the ETB sleeves are going to be perfect for master setting, because you don't really want to use them in play, because I don't think they're the nicest sleeves. Here's just a pack of collection box sleeves. I think these are technically an older one. Let's double check here. Yeah, so these are an older version of them. Let's take this Emolga. And so there's kind of two different kinds, and then I don't think these are great for play just because of the way they are. They're not. I don't think they're as smooth to shuffle and play around with. But you can. I mean, if you need a pack of sleeves, these are usually really cheap. You don't ever have to buy the collection box sleeve themselves. $2 or $3, or maybe even $1 from somebody from a local card shop. But they're still sleeves, so I think they work really well. And if you double sleeve, they're even better because they have. I do believe that they are pretty sturdy for sleeves. And then there's two different kinds. So as of recently, they've been making the same material, but here's a Surging Spark sleeve. I forget when they started doing this, but they've been doing the gloss finish. Okay, so you can see the card just like a normal Dragon Shield sleeve, a normal really nice sleeve. And then for these sleeves, it's kind of this papery. I don't know how to say it. There's more reflection that can happen on the card, so you don't see the hollow. If it's a hollow card, you don't see it as well. So with the recent card sleeves coming out of ETBs, these are really good options for displaying your cards. I think these ones are great too, especially if they came with the set. So if you have the specific set, it's really nice for your collector mind to be like, okay, and now I have the ETB sleeves. All the cards from that set are in the sleeves, and we're good to go. And so I don't have these, the 151 ones, so I've been using these ones, or just like I said, right now I just have them in just a basic sleeve. If you want a double sleeve, I think it's a really good idea. Especially if you're just gonna throw the binder on a shelf, or just single sleeve. I mean, and double sleeving just more. I have all these double sleeve or single sleeve right now, with intentions of double sleeving, and I think use those sleeves. Other things, I don't know what yet, but I bought a bunch of them. I was gonna do that, but now no reason. I just so that's kind of my 2 cents on master setting, on what you could do. Obviously, I mentioned you could just do the base set. So this is a stack of Shrouded Fable, technically master set, missing 5 cards, I think. But it's just all the commons. So it's all the commons, uncommons, and rares, and then their reverse hollows. I need to sleeve those guys up. But I like that. I like that way of collecting just because, again, I can use all the other stuff and trade it away. And especially once you get duplicates, and hey, keep that and then throw it in the master set itself. Always leave a slot for it, just in case. That's the last thing I want to mention. Binders with collection. If you do the exact master set, you are missing a couple slots, I think, for all the cards in this specific binder. Kind of double. I think if you add energies, take out energies. Or maybe if you don't include it, still don't have enough. It gets really close. So this is the last page of trainers. Okay, just a little example because the Prismatic Evolution is gonna have the exact same size too. And then you have kind of five slots here. 1, 14. How many guys? 32. 41 extra slots, and I think there's like 45 cards after the last set. There's something like that. So always be careful with those. Just to double check. I know that there are some bigger binders out there, but if you're gonna do the whole master set, might not be able to fit it all into yours or even one of them. If it's a bigger set, if it's a smaller set, heck yeah, you could fit plenty of cards in. So just always check the numbers and just make sure they add up correctly, so you're not getting to the last page, because hey, emptying out a binder is brutal work once you get everything kind of collected. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I don't want to run this any longer. Just my kind of 2 cents on my own master setting and how I do it. I hope that you guys have a great time this week trying to get some Prismatic Evolutions, and hope you can get some pulls. Pull rates seem pretty brutal. If you can find some at MSRP, open that bad boy up. And if you don't want it at MSRP, buy it sealed and keep it sealed is my recommendation on that. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.